Christina from Redefine Creative, and I had several different people comment on my last video some collections that they wanted to see. So I am going to do a few different haul share videos. That is not something that I usually do in big quantities, so if that's not your thing, I apologize. I promise you, like, process videos and regular programming is coming back. But because a few people requested to see products, I'm going to go ahead and do some quick haul videos for you. So this one was requested a few different times. This is the new Amy Tangerine Hustle and Heart collection. And I absolutely love this collection, and I love Amy Tan, so I have quite a few of the products in here. And I'll kind of talk to you about why I like her products and how I use them, because sometimes I feel like her collections are pretty overwhelming. Alright, so first one is the Glossy Puffy stickers, and I got 2 packs of these because I love puffy stickers. If you know me, you know I love puffy stickers. I like these because they have a slight color difference, and it's really hard to show you that on camera. But they do have some shading to them, and they're a really good size to add to embellishment clusters. So I knew I was going to go through a ton of these, so that's why I have 2. Alright, this one we've got wood veneer stickers. And these are really cool because they have some gold foiling on them. And so they're all different kind of gemstones, and we've got some that are hearts. So that's even more amazing to me. And I love that they match the colors in the kits. And we've got some of this purple showing up, which is really exciting because I love purple. And so these are just really fun. They're small, they're not too thick. I think they'll work great in embellishment clusters. Alright, I picked up the faux suede bows because I struggle using bows on my pages because the bows that are on the market are so big. So I love the scale and the size of these. You can see I already have a few missing because I have used these on a page already. Super usable, super fun. They're very thin. They are that like faux suede, and I love the colors, and I love the size scale for these. Alright, I have the ephemera pack, and this does have the gold foil accents on it. I'm not going to open it up for you, but in typical Amy Tan style, there's kind of words and phrases and tags and journaling areas, as well as a bunch of different icons, all in the super fun bright colors from the kit. These are the museum pins, and I picked these up to try this time. So they are circular on the front, and then on the back, they have that kind of arrow to clip them onto things. They do have puffy, like 3D adhesive on the back. I am more than likely going to peel that adhesive off, which is something I often do with embellishments that come with it because I feel like it just adds too much height. And then actually use these as clips. But I think these are super adorable. Super, super, super cute. And very thin if you pull that puffy sticker off. So they would work great in my traveler's notebook as well. I did not get the puffy shapes this time like I did last time. And there was something else that I didn't get this time. They had some enamel pins. I didn't get those. Alright, I did pick up the 6x6 paper pad, and I almost always pick up the 6x6 paper pad from whatever collection it is that I am buying. Even if I'm not buying a lot of the 12x12, I like the smaller scale, and I like having these to use to be able to map photos, and so super usable to me. I love the 6x6 paper pads. When you guys see the room tour next month, you will see how many ridiculous number of 6x6 paper pads I have. And I actually use them, so that's like a bonus. Alright, there is a sticker book again this time. It is not in the new format like the Chamel one is, so this is in the older format. There are 392 pieces. This one, we have kind of a gold foil alphabet. It does have a clear background, so that's something to kind of know about. We have the scripty words, which we often have in these sticker books. Same thing, clear background. And again, she has a good combination of color and white. We have a whole page of hearts, which is amazing because they coordinate with everything and they work great in embellishment clusters. So rows of gold and then rows of all the really fun colors. Labels or banners, which is also very typical of one of her sticker books. These are also clear. We've got some more words and a bunch of icons, phrases, things that would be really good in planners. Some bigger stickers that you can use in clusters. So some really pretty florals and the pineapples and things. Those would go in clusters well. And then some more tags and a bunch more icons. And again, these are all the clear sticker paper. Clear sticker paper for those. All right, the thicker phrases this time are gold. Okay, so lots of different icons, some different sizes of hearts, which is why I love her sheets like this. And then the back we have white, which these are also really easy to color just with markers or Sharpies or anything that way. So I like when she includes a sheet of white because it gives you a lot more options. And I also like how there's kind of a mix of fonts so you can mix and match. All right, this one is a layered paper sticker, and this also has gold foil and vellum accents. And so these are kind of like pre-made embellishment clusters. So you have kind of a floral element with something that is pop dotted and it has some gold foil. Or there's some, like this one here has some pop dot layering to it and then a little vellum phrase. So all kinds of different kind of pre-made little layered embellishments for you. Super cute, super fun. Can't wait to play with them. All right, the alpha this time is called Memento White. And this is similar to a font that Amy Tangerine has used before in some brighter colors. So I have this in a few different colors already. But I love with this smaller font, the number of letters that you get. And you also get the numbers. But you get enough letters that you can really create quite a few titles with these. So that part is great. All right, on to the papers. And we'll try and keep this as quick as I can. This one is Hustle and Heart collection again. Okay, so this one is Love Wins. And so it's kind of this rainbow heart pattern. Super, super cute. And then on the back, we have kind of a reddish with some yellow little lines in it. And then a really fun branding strip on the bottom. This one is called Stay Wild, and these are all 4x6 cards. And I love these because they look like postcards. And there's a bunch of them you can use just as journaling boxes. And then there's also a few that you can use in coordination with either your pocket pages or on some kind of grid layout or with your photos. And then the back is just this kind of, it has a slight watercolor look to it in this really pretty turquoise color with this amazing branding strip down at the bottom. Hello Sunrise. This is another one with kind of that color variation from light to dark diagonally on your page. I've seen some layouts already with this one where people are creating like grid layouts with small blocks of this, and it's gorgeous. So I'm really excited to play with this paper. And then just a really usable, fun kind of tone-on-tone stripe on the back. This one's called Oh So Lovely, and it's kind of an abstract paintish kind of look to it. So all the colors from the kit in just kind of like random marks and circles, and it looks like it's painted on. This one I've also seen in a grid layout with the little boxes out of this, and it's really, really neat. So I'm excited to play with that one too. This one I also really, really love the back because it's a gorgeous blue with just these white circles. So this would be really great. This would work well actually with the Echo Park, oh, I forget the name of it, but they have a new like Under the Sea collection, and I think this color would work really, really well with that too. All right, Across the Waves. So this one is a wave pattern with a few different colors. Super usable. This one would be really fun to stitch some of these wave marks as well. And then another really fun watercolor kind of diagonal across the back. And so this one is really pretty. I had this pulled out for a project already and then decided to go with something else, but it does look super, super pretty. All right, the floral is called Floral Sensations. Probably not one that I would use as an entire background, but it is definitely one that could easily be fussy cut or hand stitched. So that is definitely something that attracts me to a good floral. The back of this one though is this black and white that is kind of chalk. It looks like it's kind of like chalk or paint marker. And you know that I love black and white. So likely this side's going to get skipped to use this side. All right, this one's called Map It Out. And I do have two of these because I wanted to be able to have the front and the back. So the front is kind of this part of the world, and then the back is the other part of the world with all of the phrases and things. So that's why I do have two. And I think this would be really, really fun to use kind of coordinated together. So we'll see what I come up with this. So two of those. All right, this one is called Click Click, and this is all cameras. They all match the collection. Definitely not something I would use as an entire background, but if I wanted a horizontal strip or a vertical strip, or I wanted a fussy cut, these would be great to add to embellishment clusters, and they do match some of the embellishments that come in this collection, so that part is good. And then this really fun kind of dark turquoise with some pink, just hand-drawn circles on the back, and another really great branding strip. This one is Fit to be Square, so it is all cut apart squares, which is really, really fun. I love this because it's neat to make a grid layout using some of these pieces because they make it really simple to create that really fun grid. There's a bunch of these also that would work really well with hand stitching, which you know that I love. So something like, I see a card like this and I immediately think I'm going to outline that heart in black thread. And then a pink and orange kind of bigger stripe on the back. This one I could use like an entire pack of just this paper. I absolutely love a black and white diagonal. This one is called In Alignment. It does look like it is kind of brush stroked, so they are not perfect. And honestly, I will likely order a few more sheets of this one because I use these all the time, especially if you're creating like a border element kind of like this, where you want just a border around your page. This is like the perfect paper for that. And then the back is just a pink and red spot. This one, you can see the back first. It has kind of a herringbone pattern with green and then that turquoise color, and then the front is all of these different writing utensils, and this one is called Take Note. This one we have seen already, Across the Waves, but I liked both sides, so of course I had to have two. This one's called Rise and Shine, so it's a red background with all kinds of bright colored coffee cups. And then the other side is a really usable teal grid with a fantastic branding strip down on the bottom. So this is likely the side that I will use, but I know there's a lot of people who are really into this one. All right, this one, the little things, almost done, guys. This is another cut apart, and I like this because it gives you a lot of options. So you've got 4x6 size, 3x4 size, some smaller banners, some borders. I love options. So a sheet like this is great because it's a small in terms of cost, but it gets you a long way in terms of your pages. And then the back is this pink background with these really bright, fun paper clips, which would look really great in like layering pieces. Especially with back to school going on. I know in September we have a new series a whole bunch of us are working on with some back to school ideas and some school layout ideas. So this would be a great paper for that. All right, Pleased to Meet You with the big palm fronds. Again, this is one that immediately screams to me that it wants to be hand stitched. And so we'll see what I come up with that. And then the black is just this really gorgeous dark turquoise-ish teal color, and it has just a little bit again of that distressing to it with a really fun strip on the bottom. So very usable as a background paper for sure. All right, this one is called Cut It Out because that is exactly what I would probably do with it. There is some potential though here if you wanted to cover like one bigger block with a mat and some photos to kind of make a busy, fun, wordy page. Otherwise, these would be really, really fun to cut apart. The back, though, is also gorgeous. So it has an amazing branding strip that I would probably keep down at the bottom with some of this, like, light teal color. And so we have hearts, and then we have phrases, and this text like this is one of my absolute favorite things to work with. Because look how amazing that looks with your bright colors. Put a little teeny tiny black mat around this. Oh, it would be perfect. You'll probably see that coming soon. All right, the last one, this is the bright side. So this is the same, they look like brush strokes of all the different colors in the collection. I love a paper like this because I can use this so many different ways. By cutting a strip this way, I have a really neat border detail, and you saw me do this on my Click Hit layout yesterday on my channel, where I cut a strip of this to use at the top of my page. You can also cut borders going this way if you just want certain colors. You can punch out of it. So many different things that you can do with a paper like this. And then the back is a really, really fun heart pattern. There was one earlier in the collection with a different color scheme, and so this one is that pale kind of mint all the way up to that dark turquoise. And so that's going to do it. That's the stuff I got for Hustle and Heart. I did not get everything, but that's a good taste of this collection. It's super fun, very bright. I love Amy Tangerine because her collections really mix well with other collections and other sets that I have. So be prepared to see a bunch of her stuff soon. See you later.